of you joining the Don Callis family. But I'm not here to put a lot of pressure on you. You let me know when you're ready. But Chris, I think in your heart, buddy, you know what bad news would want your answer to be.
What up, y'all? This is your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoon's Delight. So, I do want to apologize to my AEW fans on the channel. I didn't get any AEW videos up last week, but we are back this week, and, I had some other things to take care of on a different channel, so I didn't get a chance to really upload anything on this channel for like a few days last week. So, let's get back into it, though, man. We had Chris Jericho and Don Callis. This is a situation that I was actually going to go over last week. We had some new developments with Don Callis, who came out last week and was asking Chris Jericho to be in a faction with him. Obviously, probably a little bit of a tie-in to the Blackpool Combat Club. This was a very interesting exchange between the two. So we got a chance to learn a lot about their history. So there was a Canadian wrestler named Bad News Brown. He went by the name of Alan Coage in real life. And like I said, his name was Bad News Brown. And he had a faction set up with Don Callis and Jericho that took place around close to 30 years ago. And they were in the same, they showed a video. They actually showed a video from an in-ring promo. I thought that was one of the coolest things I had ever seen. One of the coolest things I had ever seen, not only in AEW, but like wrestling, period, where you could bring some footage from way back then into the program. I think we need to see more of that in pro wrestling, where if guys have a history of something that we bring that in. Like, that would have been nice if, I'm pretty sure Tony owns the ROH tapes now. If he could have played some of those tapes when CM Punk was going against Samoa Joe on Collision, could have played some of their history on ROH and showed their rivalry. I think that would have been so cool, man, to show some of them tapes. But I hope, like I said, I hope they do more of that. That was just really cool to see. I believe that was when it was in a Canadian promotion. I don't think that was when Jericho was in ECW yet. I don't think it was like from back then. So, but anyways, Don Callis was like that. Allen actually told them to always stick together, and obviously they went down different routes. So Jericho became more popular. Don Callis kind of, did his own thing, and so Callis said he didn't really want to put any pressure on Jericho to join up with him. That he'd give him time to make a decision, and he exited the ring. I think Jericho, like the last couple of weeks, I think he's really been considering it. And I think it'd actually be a cool thing to reunite him again. All these years later, 3 decades later, to actually reunite them again. I think that'd be so cool to see that. And I've been a proponent that the Jericho Appreciation Society needs to end anyways. It seems like they're kind of going their own way, like we saw Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia earlier tonight, kind of doing his own thing. It seems like Jake Hager is still with Jericho, but definitely Anna Jay needs to go in her own direction. Like, they need to do something different with Anna Jay for sure. Because I think she should join the Outcast, man. I really do. I think she should join the Outcast. But let me know y'all thoughts about this. If Jericho should join or not, man. I think it's a really cool thing that they showed that thing with Bad News Brown. Really cool footage that they showed there. But go ahead and give this video a like. Hit that like button for me. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Y'all. Thank y'all for watching Afternoon's Delight.